Alright, we're up. I think I've checked the important things. I haven't decided what we're going to start with today. Which is kind of the usual thing, but... yeah, I do have some things picked out. Patat, hello. Welcome, happy Sunday. Tyler, congrats on first. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna get the ads running. I genuinely don't know what to pick to start. I want to save cats and dogs and silly summoners. What else did I put on the thumbnail? Parrot chains and non-pack pets. Okay, I wouldn't mind starting with non-pack pets, maybe. So, yeah, let me EQ that one. Don't need a toy. Just call it pack. Timer seems fine. Pack is taken, alright. There we go. Okay. Yeah, welcome everyone. Yo, Keenoe, how do you enable the kicking functionality? I didn't know you had to enable it. Do other people not have it? Is it not auto? Yeah, like, I didn't do anything to my account for it. Like, unless Team would specifically toggled it on for me. Yeah, imagine they only gave it to me. I mean, it sounds like they might have. Like, I don't talk to other people that host lobbies, so I have no idea. Yeah, I didn't do anything special. The potato is free. Well, hold on. Okay, so yeah, just to reiterate, we're doing non-pack pets to start. That is anything that's not in the initial pack. Main ways to get things are going to be pilling stalks and buying red pandas. So yeah, that is lobby number 1. We'll be starting in like 2 or 3 minutes, probably. Maybe a bit sooner than that. Pill you? No. Tyler, thank you for the hydration. Sab was down for 12 hours yesterday. I saw the Discord ping about it. I never actually... Actually, that also reminds me, I need to do a Discord ping. Yeah, I never actually tried it during that period. Yeah, I have no idea when it broke, but they made an announcement saying it was already down at like 8 AM. My time. You're hosting a 64-player async lobby tournament. Okay, how worried are you about there being... Actually, no, like, is it themed? Like, because, again, I don't feel like there's really a good reason to have to kick people once you're in a game. Unless you have really weird rules you can't really enforce. It's like, I always thought the kick feature wasn't going to happen, like, once you're in the game, because as far as I was aware, that's just not really a thing that's needed. Oh, not that word, just blue whale banned. I see. Okay. I mean, I'd like to think if it's a tournament, people are going to treat that a little more seriously. Yeah, hope it goes well for you. Mr. Chili, hello? Hell is real, hello? Marina, sorry, I know I missed a lot of hellos, but welcome everybody. Yeah, let's see what I got on the list. I do want to do, like, spelling snake teams today. We're going to try a new one, which is Silly Summoners. That is using the hand puppet toy, which we've done once or twice before. Might have just been once, but yeah, I think that could be a fun one. There's a toy that removes specific pets, or is that just the yo-yo? The yo-yo is kind of the opposite of that. It removes everything except for specific pets, so I don't think you can really use it just to exclude blue whale, unless you want to select literally everything in the pack, but then you also won't be allowed to use, like, you know, sloth or any secret pets or other non-pack things. So I was like, it's not ideal for that anyway, but they could do. Surprisingly, Yo-Yo you can invert it. What? Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I've not played around with that. I feel like I must have seen the setting and I just instantly nuked it from my mind. Yeah, that's cool. Definitely good news. That's actually so much nicer. Because that means if I do try to enable that toy for one of the bigger packs, with like, you know, a handful of exceptions instead of only a handful of things you're able to use. Yeah, no, I much prefer that. Nice. Rookie, good day. When are we going to play Phasmophobia together? I'd actually be down for that. I haven't played Phasmophobia in a long time, and I'm not good at it. But it's a fun game. How not to ban perks? What are perks, though? Like toys? I don't know. Anyway, I think we're about ready to start, so 20 more seconds, final call. Again, you can only use stuff that isn't in the pack. That is all, really. Maybe I should have had a custom toy on for that. Could have tested the inversion thing. Actually, I wouldn't need to test inversion, would I? I just need to test, like, the regular one without enabling anything. That is a short 20 seconds. They're adding a new map in a couple of days. You're stoked for it. Yeah, I saw it's a diner, right? I don't know if there's been gameplay yet, but I think it's a cool idea. Alright, anyway, I don't know if it's been 20 seconds or not, but let's go. Good luck, good luck. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing non-pack pets only, so in this one you can only use the stuff that you do not currently see here. That means you're mostly going to get pets by killing storks and or buying red pandas and transforming them. That does not mean you can have storks or red pandas on your team, you just have to get stuff out of them and then pray that it doesn't turn into any of the stuff already in here. All food is allowed though, anything goes to the shop phase, so sloth is obviously allowed. And that is all. I don't know what I need to look for. Pills would be good. I'll take pills and some money for later, yeah. Alright. Let's be the undercover fighters. I don't know if I got it. I probably kept undercover. Yeah, we're undercover. Oh. Hold, what do I do? I'm buying all of them, and then I think I'm praying that we roll into another lemming in one roll. Yeah, it didn't happen, but I'm fine with that. I didn't think a triple was very likely to happen. So I'll take the extra money. We have 2 pills ready. And I either take, like, an extra HP, or I roll, try and get another roll or another pill. Can't do you. Yeah, I mean, I actually don't know here. Like, another free pill? I get to stack it on top of the other ones. Like, it's 2 gold, but, you know, money's kind of wasted right now. I think we're good on pills. Let's get another money. So yeah, each of these I cycled. We get an extra gold next turn. I think we did like 3. Seems not bad. Lost to a cheater. Who cheats? Turn 1. I know this is turn 2, so hopefully it's changed. Yep, okay. Anyway, am I actually looking for anything other than Stalk? I don't believe so. Alright, Stalk it is. Please. Yes. Okay. Faint summon any level 1 pet from the previous shop tier is a 2/2, so we pray that it isn't from the pack. It's not likely to be. Yeah, Tsuchinoko is not in here, so that is something I can use. Very nice. Would love to get another one. I could cycle Stoats, because I have to build the thing anyway, so it's not too bad, but it's a 1 in 9 every time I do. At this stage, I'm pretty certain we're better off. Yeah, just rolling for more. That is the same shop. And Vervet. If I get a Vervet toy, would I maybe be able to stall pilling this stalk, or is that a bad idea? I'm going to assume it's a bad idea. Like, we can get this thing down for 3. I can spend the rest of the turn rolling for another one. Freeze a pill if we find it. Apologies. Alright. What else? A mouse. I can't keep it. We have mouse in here. That is a pretty big shame. I am going to buy cherries because we're not very... Like, having something down is pretty big, but we're not strong. Yeah, I don't know. Buying food could be cool, but I'd only really go for avocado. Until we get another thing down. But yeah, let's see. People are running. It's kind of crazy though. Like, we have a couple of teams, because that was the first turn of tier 2, I think. They got down 2 things. Well, either way, that kind of reminded... Well, I don't want to say reminded me, but... Yeah, I think not stacking up more than 3 pills is a pretty good idea, because, yeah, you could always end up with a mouse and then have to sell that and nuke your pill pile. So yeah, I think 2 is probably a good number. Alright. Perfect. I'm also cycling that. That puppy, I think. Alright, Snail. You're not in here, but you're not very good. End turn, if you lost the last battle, give 3 nearest friends a head +1 attack. God, I hate what they've done with Snail. I'm never going to remember, but we'll just try and keep it at the back then, so that's fine. Honestly, I would have been tempted to take a Lima, because I would be very good with Tsuchinoko, but... Yeah, I either cycle Pillbug just to guarantee that I get a pill, or I assume it's going to take me forever to find another stalk, and I just look for a regular one at the same time. Which is what I'm going to do. Alright. Lost to a cheetah. I have a feeling I'm going to have a hard time picking out what's cheating. Chillers are not in the pack. Yeah, no stalks. That's the team I beat a couple of turns ago, I think. Remember, you have to buy and pill the stalk on the same turn. You can't just run the stalk. Okay. Please. Oh, wow. I'm actually half tempted to freeze Food Dog, because if I buy that on tier 4, I will buff Red Panda. And that does retain stats after it transforms, so that is actually kind of useful. And I really want to delay pilling these, so I actually do think I'm just going to Radish. I might freeze it both, like, this, because we have the other thing as well. Like, what else would I be looking for on the side? A Stalk would be great, but I actually don't think I want anything else. There's decent stuff at tier 4, you know, cycling this is free. That's okay. But yeah, we'll freeze it, maybe just look for another pill then. Wowie. And hey, at least we get 1 attack out of you. Yeah, go for it. Alright, so team kinda sucks. Do not have good abilities, do not have good stats. I'm gonna burst in power a little bit though, you know, decent stats, another tier 3 coming in. Yo, I'm sorry, Chili. That looked like a scarier team than mine. Okay, well, I'm starting with a Stalk. I don't see a reason not to. Aardvark. Enemy summoned gain +2/+2. That is not in here. We're safe. All right. So then I'm gonna cycle the other two, probably lasagna, aardvark. Yeah. So buy, give future shop pets from the next tier, permanent plus 2 HP. Lasagna that and send it on its way. There is another food dog. I haven't really invested in these, and we have a decent amount of HP, so I could cycle food dogs and, you know, really try and make a big panda so it's even easier to get rid of these. I think we can be a bit aggressive. And garlic you as well. I don't have that much else to do. Like, I'd like to buy an avocado. That's kind of it. We didn't lose. There's no reason to swap those around either. Who's being brave and going for a level 2 stalk? Not me. It's very risky. Alright, food dog again. I am waiting on the other stalk though. We'll get to tier 5, I think. Tier 4, sorry. Wait, right? Or do I do I definitely just go for red panda? Because I can get this down now just to try and save me HP. I mean, this is from a tier below, and red panda's always, for one thing, going to be a lot bigger, but also from a tier higher. So yeah, never mind. We'll just do that now. Try and not lose HP. Brain cramp seems pretty good. Definitely not in the pack. Empty front space, jump to the front, gain +2 attack, and melon perk in battle. And I can actually keep cycling puppies, but there are better toys to buy soon. The red panda is going to be available next turn, and I would like to really try and find a red panda. Did I say red panda twice? Stingray first? But yeah, I don't know. Team's looking pretty cool at the moment. It'd be nice if we ran into a summoner team, but I don't know how many of those are going to be around. It's probably mostly from equipment if there are summoner things. Did I start late? No. It's 6:18 and I started 17 minutes ago, so maybe like half a minute late. Also, I am buying lasagna because I want to roll and try and find maybe waffle, maybe chocolates. Could have been thinking about that earlier, but yeah. I think you're a very good target, probably over aardvark. Definitely done with food dog. And I don't know, cycling cow for you seems fine. I was thinking about freezing chocolate, but I don't really want it for my current things. I'd really only want it to save it for red panda, which doesn't seem like a great idea. So yeah, we'll just nuke that. Make the brain cramp even larger for now. Still leaving puppy. Happened again, alright. Lima toy would be okay, but I still don't want to. There we go. Alright, still no red panda, but we now have an insanely large brain cramp here. So that's kind of cool. Usually start a couple of hours earlier. We did have, like, daylight savings change type stuff recently. I don't know what's called when you're going the other way, but... Actually, no, that probably is daylight savings. Whatever, I haven't changed my times. It's the clocks that are wrong. You know how it is, I hate it. Zebra stats are really good. I'm almost tempted to sell both of these. I definitely want to do something like that this turn, so this gets the thing. I don't really want to cycle Zebra, because I'm not keeping these. Come on, Red Panda. We can find one of them, right? Red Panda. Ooh. Please. Oh god, Red Panda doesn't exist. I need new things on my team. They could be so big. Some of these bullets are nutty. Look at that. Oh, that's kind of cool. Getting a bonobo out of his stalk is nice. Yeah, no, I'm jealous. I could have a lionfish right now. We have a lioness. I don't think that's crazy good. A draw. Okay. We take that. You're now massive. I still don't think there's a reason to level anything. Like, you get +4 attack instead. Oh, I can't even check it. But yeah, I think you go to +4 attack and nothing else, so your level means nothing. I still want to get rid of Aardvark, and these are trash, so... I actually do think we're just rolling for maybe a better toy. But yes, this. Okay, cool. And I think we buy it, and then we're saving waffles for either future Red Panda or, you know, one of them this turn. Buy, choose, and transform to a pet from the next shop tier from any pack. So I need to make sure it's not something already here. Bakunawa and Cerberus are not in the pack, I know for certain, and I like both of them. I don't have synergy for you, but it could be cool with this if we find like a Cobra. But I think Bakunawa makes the most sense. Oh. Okay, start about to make the highest attack enemy CP, attack with half damage once. Probably won't do anything for a while, but at the end of the game, that would be very nice. And I feel so sorry for this team. They have a level 2 T-Rex already, but nothing to scale with it. That is unfortunate. Alright, well, I can very safely buy and sell Stingray and then Red Panda and potentially try 2 of these, so that's what we're doing. So yeah, buy, choose, and transfer to a pet from the next shop tier from any pack. And if I skip that, I can reactivate it with Waffle. So I can potentially see 9 different things here. Or, you know, maybe the same 3 things 3 times. Jumping Trumpets, that's kind of strong, but it doesn't scale well. Don't like Chimpanzee, don't want this. Might skip. I kind of want better than that. Alright, so try again. You're very good. I could also take Anglerfish and then copy the T-Rex, maybe. But yeah, I think we have to take Stego. That's too good to pass. I'm gonna freeze that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I was very tempted to try that Anglerfish. You have to copy stuff from other people. Potentially multiple times as well, because I could actually keep it on my team. And Mr. Chili, I'm actually really sorry. We've faced each other like 3 times this game. That is a lot. I will start buying XP, because leveling Stego seems like a great idea. Same with you, I guess. I'm not going to freeze Spellfish, though. Cool. Alright, so happy about that. Might as well freeze Oyster. And yeah, I don't know what to put stats, because Brain Cramp could be... Well, I mean, it's amazing right now, and it's probably the only reason I'm not losing fights. But I might still want to get rid of that later. So maybe I put stats on Stego, because this is almost definitely staying. I can have 2 fairly big things. I think that's fine. I should probably just put the equipment down somewhere, you know? If I get something on here, then Stego will always hit Brain Cramp, and then that works out kind of nice. Behemoths are coming in, yep. The T-Rex team is also doing... Actually, was this... I don't think that's the one I saw. Yeah. That one's kind of spooky. Cool. Still holding up the Waffle, I assume? But, I mean, leveling you would be nice. I'm not going to do anything with Flounder. Red Panda, great. Alright, oh, I mean, I'm not turning down a Leopard. Start the battle, deal half attack damage to a random enemy. So, I'd be pretty happy for Stego to hit either of these. I'm a little more tempted to get rid of Waffle now, because I'm not as desperate about getting things down. Whereas I would really like to get... What's the equipment? I don't know. Pizza, it'd be fine. Like, hitting on either of these are fine. Still want to replace you, but yeah. Stingray. I think I do. We could cycle both of these here. Okay. Cornucopia, nice. And I don't know. Leave it. I'm a little surprised I'm still at max HP. Well, you know, 4. Clean. Another down, I'm sorry. The red panda as well. Do I check that before I look for equipment? I just might leave Cornucopia by Starfruit. Okay, so if we put Carrot on Leopard, it won't get hit by Stego. Carrot on here isn't too bad, and then I, you know, up the odds of Stego hitting Leopard. Just need to get equipment on there as well. I don't really like the other two, but I guess Pitcher on this might be fine. But yeah, I think Carrot Brain Cramp for now. Check what this is. Grizzly Bear, maybe. I don't know. 5 friendly attacks deal 6 damage to random enemies, or 7 enemy attacks deal 30 damage to the most healthy enemy. That seems better, but I don't know. I don't love either. I should have taken Melon. I don't know why I did that. Okay. I would like this to hit Leopard, but also I want to have some extra stats to start the fight as well, just in case it gets nuked early. Alright, Carrots. I mean, if this is the squad, I could just Carrot you, and then, yeah, we have these two working together pretty nicely. But it means I can't cycle, and that doesn't feel great. Maybe I do just get rid of this again. It did okay. What does it do on level up? I think it hits more things. It might be fine. It's just whether I can ever get rid of this or not. Okay. Get weird. Alright. XP onto the back too. This is technically non-pack now, but I think that's kind of breaking the rules, so... yeah, we'll get rid of that again. Make sure this is always bigger than Leopard. And yeah, so this should be working fine. So we're getting 32 onto you, and then you do your snipe. The level would be amazing, but it's already pretty good. Just have to hope it hits something kind of critical, though. Yeah. Alright, cow. I can't really cow waffle. I think I'm keeping the team. I don't care if I'm about to die. Leave Cockatoo, maybe. This I like quite a lot. Wait, do I? I could do Peanuts, maybe? Peanuts might be fine. Although there's already Starfruit. I'd like to get permanent equipment down. Maybe you change yours again. Yeah, I won't be able to use Coconut Perk on the thing that's going to be big, because then Stego won't hit it, and that's pretty bad. So I do think we need Peanut Butter U. Yeah, leave it. Come on. Nice, okay. Yeah, I don't know. We pretty desperately need these levels to... Dude, one more hit, come on. If we just got one more hit of anything out, that would have been fine. Alright, we're leveling you. I do see the red panda. I might buy it just to end on something, but... I think we really want the empty space at the moment. Yeah. Let's buy it to get something down, and then we can change it again after. This is in the pack. I think Boar and Demagosaurus aren't, though. Yeah, so Magosaurus is kind of nice if it survives. Puppy, we already have another toy coming in. Is positioning good? Maybe this. Try that. Let's see. So running into this gorilla would be the worst case scenario, because then you just get one shot and do not get to kill anything. I am very spooked about these behemoths, though. Like, they're already cracking 50-50. Yeah, I may need better equipment. Oh, and of course it's you. We changed it, never mind. I'm dead. It's over, never mind. Okay, well, I still enjoyed my team. Stego was a crazy good get. Stego into Leopard was even more insane. These three didn't do as much as I wanted them to, but back an hour was definitely the right choice. Just a shame we didn't get that leveled up, really. But, oh well. GG's. Good luck to the rest of you. You were on max HP and lost your last 4 battles. Oof. Yeah, it kind of sucks when you're doing really well and then you just instantly just lost after loss. Best you've ever done in a lobby. Happy to hear that. I do quite enjoy this one. It's obviously very hit and miss, but yeah, it's fun. Alright. We will do this, but we will not do it next. I think we do the snake spelling one, and then we maybe try that. Hold on. And I need to remember to do Parrot chains. And I was thinking about just doing that in the turtle pack, but yeah, I do have an old pack ready for that as well. We could maybe do custom. Alright. Snap. So yeah, this is about spelling the word snake with the first letters of the things on your team. So very left slot has to be a pet that starts with the letter S, then something that starts with N, then A, K, E. You can have empty spaces, but that is it. English only, yes. Bet you got to sleep in before the stream today. I hope that means you'll be crushing us all. With your full mind unlocked. So backmost has to be S or frontmost. It's the way it looks when you look at your team. So far left side, S, then N, A, K, E. It will be backwards when you look at the actual verses list. But as long as your team spells snake, that's what matters. You accidentally campaigned on your Cobra. Oh my god. Is there even anything you can do after that? Nah, this has got to be a rip, right? Yep, that sucks. Steam won't open. Nice. Finally opened. I've never had trouble with Steam opening. I do have problems with Discord sometimes. I don't know whether it's... Well, I mean, it's definitely to do with when my computer first launches, because it should auto-launch. But every now and then, it doesn't do that. And despite going into, like, Task Manager to try and shut things down and, you know, make sure everything's off in the back end before I try opening it again, it just doesn't open. Like, I literally have to reset my PC. Or, you know, restart it. To get into that, so I hate it when it does. Just realized Snake spelled backwards is Ekans, yeah. So that's why the other one's Arbok, right? It's Cobra backwards Pokemon. And my Pokemon would be Ian Eek, I guess. Alright, anyway, final call, 30 seconds. Yeah. Let's go. Usually once your PC turns on, you can open whatever you need within 5 seconds, but of course not today. Yeah, but let's not do that for Muck. Yep. Agreed. Yeah, alright, we've been sitting at 56 for a while. I assume we're good. Remember, you can have empty spaces, but you can only have one of each letter, and they have to be in a particular order. That is all good luck. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing snake teams only, and that does not mean actual snakes on your team. It means you have to spell out the word snake with the first letters of each of your pets. So in this far left slot, you can only have pets that start with S, only N pets here, A, K, E. This is in English. You may have a slot anywhere. All food is allowed, anything goes to the shop phase, and that is all the stuff I can think of. So I assume I want a K right here. Could take an A as well, but it's a bit unfortunate. And an S, sure. Alright, so we're missing N and E. There is Nudie Branch and Ethiopian Wolf at tier 1, so you could potentially get a full team. But I'm going to trust that I don't lose here, and then I can maybe... Good. And then I can maybe be a bit greedy and go for a level. Even if I don't really care. We did find Nudie Branch. Alright. Silverfish as well. So I definitely don't care about Silverfish, and there's some pretty good S's, like, all the way through. Like a spider would be nice. If I get an early slime, that'd be great. I do need to put in, like, fairy dust and stuff, because, yeah, Skeletor Dog's in here. I need to change this back a bit. But whatever, okay. So yeah, S-N-A-K. Start a battle. If there are no friendly duplicates, gain +3/+1s. That's great. Faint, give a random friend +1/+1. I don't know if we have strawberries for you. We do. Hurt and Cell, give the backmost strawberry friend +1 attack. I don't really care about that at the moment. Like, it's on my team because it's kind of big. And, you know, a potential level. And Bat Guy is the most scary, because I never know how to use its ability well, so I just don't. Like, sells for +2 gold extra, but lose 2 the next turn. Koala, I like that more than you. But we'd need an E-pet for it to do anything, which we don't have. Same with Spider. That'd be kind of nice as backline, but I don't know. I think Nudie Branch might stay for a while, because I don't know if I'd actually get a summoner team going together very well. So we can maybe put Radish on you. Wait for cherries. Let's wait for cherries. Look for levels. Very nice. And Anteater. Better than Ant. We take it. This will stack you. Stalk. I'd rather the tier 3s, to be honest. Like, Sheep, Sugar Glider, Slime. Definitely, yeah. And then pivot again when we're at the end of the game. I'm gonna wait. I also don't know if I've seen any E's yet, but I guess there are only 2. Like European Mink and the Ethiopian Wolf. You had to roll a Soth when you were playing the other day? I don't believe it. You don't have to do anything. You chose to do it. And it's a horrible decision, I'm claiming. Alright, do I stack these now? There's a lot of E's. An eel would be nice. I don't really... Actually, yeah, I don't know. I think I'd rather wait. Let's wait. I don't feel too weak. I'm still not buying a strawberry. Not buying more of that either. I don't know. How long am I keeping Nudie Branch? At least until, like, these 2, probably. There's nothing at this tier. Yeah, so probably until tier 5. I could buy an apple, but I think I'm just gonna keep rolling. Kangaroo with no E-pet, that sucks. Fine. Egg, go for it. You buy, sell sloth sometimes. That's painful. Okay. Ooh, I'd take a slime. Maybe. Actually, I said I'd still probably pivot to the latest stuff, and taking a slime is just a lot worse than a sheep if you're intending to get rid of it after a few turns, so maybe I do take sheep instead. Well, you know, one of these things. We do have double Siger Antelope. And double Bush Viper, but I don't like Bush Viper as much. Let's see though, 2 friends faint, gain +3 trumpets. So we do have some summons, like if we can level Anteater. Maybe that's good. I don't know if there's any E summoners, but we can always add summoning equipment later. I think it has to be Siger Antelope, even if it's, you know, a little bit weird. Take that, there's more Nudie Branch. Emperor Tamarin, go for it. Okay, so we have the full team now. S-N-A-K-E. Cell give 33% of its stats to the leftmost shot pet. 2 friends faint, gain 3 trumpets. So we're getting 6 trumpets out of this if you don't die early somehow. You have a slime, but hopefully it's not very charged up. Very good. That was still an early slime though, being able to summon one thing, like, at all. I will absolutely level you, because then we can maybe get something out of this going a little bit sooner. We're going to be at tier 4 next turn, and I definitely want to try and pivot some other things in. Like, my K-Pet is still useless. So yeah, Kraken would be very nice. I don't have a transform. I still don't really know what I'm doing with my E, but I guess stats on there and then getting it leveled up might be okay. I wouldn't really worry about it though. I think we just sell it whenever we need to. Call that fine. Axander Hound, totally not bait in this lobby. I mean, there are things that it can work against. Like, if my Anteater dies and it's a high level, then I will get double ants. Same with sheep, you know? Like, there's potential. Yeah, I agree. It's a little bit awkward against an opening team. I'll have to look at the squads later. Get a proper chance. I'm loving my Nudie Branch. Very, very good. Alright, so we get a second ant out of you now. Friend faints, transfer friendly man to the nearest bed ahead. It would have to go here. It's basically got the same stats as the Kiwi, and it doesn't do anything, so I think that's not good. Sea Cucumber I wouldn't mind going for, but I don't really want to scale this current team. And we're already close to a level on you, and it has a bit of synergy, so I think we stick with what we have. And honestly, probably just do this. Protecting it, definitely. I don't know whether to also give it a pair. Doesn't feel too bad. I think I do. Yeah, roll the rest. Send it, probably. Yeah, try and have a proper look. So yeah, these are all backwards, like, you know. Spider, Nudie Branch, F and Wild Dog, Kiwi, Eel. Looks like everything is okay, though. In the 2 seconds I had to look. I shuffled my team. Patat. I'm a little bit sorry. But I could have got more trumpets if you didn't shuffle me. Stop it. No. You attacked me. I'm buying another pet. I do want to get rid of this. I just don't know if I am. Also, I really need to remember to look for Kraken. I don't know if I care about the other K-Pets, and honestly, same with E. Like, an eel would have been cool, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna buy avocado. Yeah, I think we leave it. Like, the endgame E's are kind of cool. Like, all 3 of these, probably not emu. Like, I could go for the level. We'd get slightly more stats, but it doesn't do anything. When it's tiny, it feels like a waste. Let's just leave that. It's not like you needed them. But my poor guy. He was left hanging. 3 whole trumpets missed. Wow. Oh, that was good. Huge. Right, axolotl. Yeah, I feel like I am pivoting, but we definitely can't pivot these two first. We need to find decent, like, N, K, and E, and then I can maybe swap out S and A. I do think we do this, because I would love to see an early eagle owl if we can. Still found the elephant seal. I'm probably buying that. Just buy it, give it a radish. Seems okay. I will roll once to get the extra 1-1, because I'm greedy. I don't know, like there's synergy here, but nah. Alright. Hello, other E-pets. Game perk, give it 3 friends +4/+4 until next turn, works 1 time per turn. You will roll really hard, maybe. I'm just gonna get that sausage for this turn, actually, just to make sure I use it at all. Yeah, so it's a bit unfortunate, because Kraken would work great with Eagle Owl, but it wouldn't work very well with the Elephant Seal. So we can probably use this for now, and still hope to swap it out later. That, or I'm probably not going to be keeping Kraken for very long. But I do still think it's better than what we're currently running. Also Nyala. That was one of my preferred ends. But I don't know, we could use Nurshark. I already have Trumpet Generation if I do keep this. I don't know what else I'd run as an end though, to be honest. This is already doing great for me. I kind of don't want to sell it. 2 friends may gain 6 trumpets. It's like 1. Yeah, it's like with this current setup, we're always going to get 3 triggers, so 18. So it would be really nice to get you and then a mushroom or something. I think I'm gonna wait. Or not, alright. Welcome. There we go. Okay, can't see Sea Serpent doing anything. We didn't trigger you this turn, but I'm just not going to think about it. And yeah, I hope we go against a team with something that I want. They shuffled my team twice and basically put it back to how it was. How kind of them. Alright, Snake Nyla. Ethiopian Wolf. I don't love them. I do still kind of want to get rid of Kraken, but I can still cycle this for potentially cheap Nyla XP. I think that's always going to be appreciated. Snake would be kind of nice behind this, but... yeah, I don't know, I'm going to try. Yeah, okay, so we get a bit of cheap XP. I'm going to roll these. I do kind of need another N. Sorry. K, but it's not that important. Kappa could be funny, I guess. Mushroom. Easter egg. We'll do it for now. And I'm not buying that. It's still... yeah, I still want to find an Eagle Owl. I feel like it just fits the dream I have more. But I don't know. Spinosaurus would have actually been a very nice pivot in. I lose, but it's incredible. I didn't lose my Nyala Trumpet somehow. Yeah, so Sepnir would be bad with Eagle Owl, but good with Elephant Seal. Spino would be fine with, like, anything. But I don't really like it. Durian Honeydew. This isn't going to be very big by itself, right? Nah, I'm lost. I'm gonna lemon this. Alright, Sterile Big. I'm gonna keep searching. We just need to find the mushroom for here. Like, I don't care if it takes forever, but if we can just get that once, then great. I'm gonna leave that as well. I don't know. I don't know whether I need to be changing this as well. I feel very locked in now. Yeah, fine. I'm probably going to end up picking up a Kappa as my K, and then I think this is the only thing we can change. But it is very large, so I don't really want to. Oh my god, this is mortal. No, I have to throw like everything at that. And then I draw, yay! Ooh, close. Alright, Sushi, please hit the elephant seal. Thank you. Gains perk, nice, that's not what I needed. Ugh. No, just don't trigger this turn, that's fine. Okay, we'll freeze these. Yeah, so Anteater. I'm definitely just sticking with a summon spam build, so I don't think I'm going to change my A, so I guess we can get that to level 3. I'm thinking we hit you with one of the chocolates, and then maybe the next into Nyala. I didn't want to throw it away. I see, big radish team. It's not too bad. Nice. Okay. Ooh, there is a Nyla and an Anteater. And a Kappa, actually. I think it's too late to rely on... Yeah, I'm taking Kappa. I think it's too late to rely on the other thing. Eagle Owl. Like, I'm very locked in onto the Elephant Seal now, so I just need to try and find a Spino, I think. I can't remember what the other thing was that I thought might be okay, but... Yeah, I'm assuming we want to Spino instead of this, even though it's a little bit smaller. I'll check this as well, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Megasaurus could be fine, but we only really have one thing that might get big, and it's not even guaranteed, so... I think we leave those. We have a new K. I need to find Radish for this. Let's put that down. I think next time we just roll really hard for it. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna keep checking these. The second we get Mushroom for you, the moment we're like done with this guy. Just won't need it anymore. What is with these teams? So many people are like wiping out everything I have, and then they just lose to my trumpet dog. It's kind of funny. Mushroom! We did it! Alright. So you're done. I will continue leveling, but not actively using this. Yep. Refuse to waste chocolate. Alright, go. At some point I'll find a Spinosaurus, and then the build will be complete. Until then, I'm gonna keep floundering around and somehow not die. At least like that. Yeah, so Wasteful at the moment should be pretty safe to get rid of my bat guy, though. If we can just find the thing and a radish. We're just going to hold on to these here, because while these are XP that I want, I really don't get that much stronger by buying them right now. Maybe I unfreeze these. I really do want to find a Spino. Or a snake, I don't know. Both would be fine, I guess. I'm gonna unfreeze the Anteaters. So that was a radish. Yeah, I'm not good at thinking. Alright. We found another one! Forgot Kakapo has a decent ability now. What did they change it to? Oh. Feint push highest attack enemy to the back and remove its perk. Is that what was shuffling me earlier? Or one of them, maybe? That is pretty interesting. Oh, they have a Mushroom Nyala. For the other thing, Nurshark. Yep. Not great for me. Alright. We're just getting this down now. So that triggers it once by itself, but we now do have Radish, so before battle, gain any useful perk from the pet's tier. So that is a trigger every turn, which is nice. I'm assuming Avocado's fine here. I'm going to be rolling either way, but it's maybe slightly better to be able to buy it on the same turn that I'm rolling, so... Sure. It's actually quite a few mushrooms. There's 4 of us, right? Yeah. I feel like I'm also one of the few people that isn't using my A slot to scale. Because there is a lot of axolotls, acklets, and angelfish. Yeah, maybe this isn't the best thing to have there, but oh well. I kind of want to give it new equipment so I can make this trigger twice, but I think that's definitely a waste of money, so I'll just level it up here. Sepniv, Nudibranch, Angelfish, Kangaroo, Eagle Owl. Nope. Alright, we're still looking for equipment for you. I could maybe find better for Anteater, but yeah, we want to swap you out. Melon seems okay. Like, I'm looking for level 2, which summons 2 things, so then we won't need extra summons. Yeah, it's got to be Melon. Alright. That, I could start leveling you again. It just isn't it. But, I don't know. I'm not finding the Spino again. Or Snake. Be really nice if I did, though. Feet to reveal when. No current plans. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Well, I played that one horribly. As usual, brain not braining too well, but still. Reasonably fun game. And I think I said we were going to be doing silly summons next. The pack is a little old. I don't know if they've changed something and it's no longer a summoner in here. There are a couple of things that aren't summoners, you know, especially at tier 1, but... Yeah, so we're doing any pets that have an ability that means they can summon something else. And everything has to be silly. So that does mean we're going to have Hand Puppets enabled. Friend Summon to make it silly. Yep. Alright. No perks? Nope. You're not getting sent to the bottom. Yeah, you're right here next to Kaz. Who is at the bottom? It's Rookie. What does Silly do? It just means they have random targets. So in the case of summoners, I mean, a lot of summoners have other conditions for their abilities, so maybe I'll do some other things as well, but yeah, anytime a summoner has a chance to summon something, it may not summon on your team. It may summon for the opponent. So yeah, enjoy that. I think it's the same for most other things as well. Like if you have a trumpet generator or, you know, it has mana on it or something, I think like everything is just random targets. Did they update how many options you have as a host? They did. Yeah, one of the big things is they've added a bunch of wacky toys. One of which we're going to be trying today. I don't play around with much of the other stuff. And I don't know how long you haven't watched. But yeah, there's some decent stuff you can play around with. Oni summoners as well. That is, like, the main point, yes. Consider it summoners only. Like, it's summoners only, but we have a toy and you can't get different equipment. Do pets like chinchilla count? They do. If it has an ability that says, you know, summon X pet under certain conditions, then you're allowed to have it. It doesn't matter if it's like an owl or a chinchilla. Yeah. Or a bay cat, all good. King Midas, welcome. Should have filled up my water. I like a third of a cup when I started, and I'm basically done. Okay, let's say 30 seconds, then we can get this one going too. So yeah, only pets that have an ability that means they can summon other pets, and everything has to have silly. And it shouldn't be very difficult to get silly, because the toy means anytime something gets summoned, it should get silly. But yeah, if you end up with, you know, a team full of stuff and you pill a turtle or something and get melons, that is cheating. It's just two things. All summon pets and all silly. Please and thank you. Okay. Alright, I'm good. Good luck, everybody. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're doing silly summoners only, so in this one you can only use pets that have an ability that means they summon another pet. That is up to Sneaky Egg at tier 1, everything at tier 2, up to High Roller, up to Tardigrade, everything at tier 5 and 6. I'd say all food is allowed, but yeah, you're only allowed to have pets if they have silly on. So we have the hand puppet as well. Friend summon to make it silly. So if I buy all of these, they will all get silly, and I have to keep them that way. Can't use any of those, but yeah, nice opening shop. And silly just means everything has random targets, so when these die, I might not be the one to get the summon. So it's like very... yeah, very odd. Well, we didn't get to see anything special there. Okay, more cockroaches, go for it. You may also have chinchilla, because this does summon something. I think I am going to buy that. Let's buy the chinchilla. Okay, how do I want to position things, though? Probably that, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. He stole your egg. That is a shame. Does whale count as summon? Everything in here counts as a summon if it's a summoner. So yeah, you're allowed like beluga, you're allowed regular whale. Again, if it can summon something without equipment, then you're allowed to have it. What's that? Yay! I get all the zombies! Nice. Alright, and I have 2 levels, cool. Okay, well I see no reason not to do that now, so go for it. Sheep? Sarcastic Fringe Head, maybe? I feel like there's 2 different things here. Like, Feint summon a 1/1 level 1 copy of the backmost friend up front for the enemy. So the summon is definitely random. So I don't know whether it's going to summon in a random place on either team, but also what it copies might be randomized. So I mean, I'm going to try it either way. Owl. I think we can take an owl. Summons mice. Let's go for it. And yeah, if it needed to be said, Silly does not work in the shop phase, so we're safe from stuff getting messed around with here. Rat is also kind of nice, but I'm just going to cycle this. Let's make a bigger owl. I don't even want to change anything. Let's just go. Alright. Could definitely rearrange a little bit. I want to put this at the front and see what happens, but... yeah. Yeah, what? My sarcastic French head died, and I summoned a lizard for myself. That is perfect. Alright, yeah, we're gonna keep making Big Owl, but I actually quite like this guy. Robin seems decent as well if I'm running an empty space. We can maybe get rid of Cricket or something. Maybe Cockroach. This summons a bigger thing. Barely. Some of the 3-3 compared to a 2-2, but... if I'm not even guaranteed the summon, then at least I'm guaranteed the stats on my team, so we'll get rid of you first. Play you. Hopefully they don't have an empty space. Because I actually may summon them the nest. Rerolls next turn. I don't know, maybe? Probably. I'm still have to play some other things. Cloudberry, why not? Give on pet +1/+1, triple on every third Cloudberry. I might go for 3 and then never again. But yeah, sure, whatever. Start a battle, summon a 2/3 at level 1 nest, give it an egg perk. Please be on my team or just get destroyed. It got destroyed. Oh, it doesn't put the egg on there. That's worrying. It's actually crazy. I don't know how to plan around any of this. It's all wrong. Alright. Look, I like Owl. I'm thinking we get rid of Cricket and we play second Sarcastic French Head, just because it's funny. Maybe we can like summon more and more Sarcastic French Heads and it just goes infinite somehow. Alright, welcome. What would I want then? Having... I don't know. I want to level the Owl. Cycle Puppy, maybe. I don't know if I'd buy Salads, but maybe. Robin, I'm not really feeling. I think we just keep making you big. I don't know. Finding a level would be cool. Go for it. It's my third Cloudberry. I'm going to leave that, only because I've already invested, but that would be better than the Robin, potentially. I have a silly nest. This is just dumb. Alright. So yeah, triple on every third Cloudberry, so we get 3/3 out of you. I'm still just pumping everything here, because as much as I find these guys funny, I assume I don't keep them forever. Very happy to cycle Puppy, but yeah, level would be nice. Governments. So in 2 turns this breaks, we get a free lasagna. That's 2/3. Do I want to try and wipe out a team early with Owl, or do I want that, like, further back? I kind of want to make space. I think it is probably a little bit better this way. Like, have more of my things die, so either my own things or opponents have more room to summon things into. Bus can give the enemy chili. Wait, can it actually? Yes! Yes! I stole both of their summons! I was so going to lose that, and then I got their summons. Oh, I love it. Hey, alright. I'm pretty tempted to buy canned food. I don't think it makes a difference before I buy this one, so I'll do that first. And yeah. Also, this is like a double loot box, because it summons one thing for each team, except I assume that just means two things that could go anywhere. So that might be two things for me or two things for the opponents. That's more loot boxy. I like that more. I'm gonna stack that in, so we'll get rid of one of these. I'm gonna keep going for you though. I do think Falcon could be fine, but it's the same deal. It might just summon things for the opponent every time it gets a kill. So, nah. No, we're not buying more of that. I have no idea, dude. Send it. You won that on your screen? That is not something I thought about in a long time. There's like desync. I definitely didn't win that one. Alright, well, I am buying avocado. It'd be kind of nice to save vanilla bean for like playing new things onto the team. But yeah, I can't really do that with a mouse. Popping up every 10. Platypus is a summoner. But nope. Oh. Okay, well I can't buy it this turn, unless I want to sell Robin again. Which I'm a little bit tempted to do. Like, it's a 4-5 and it summons a 2-3, but I feel like it hasn't been that helpful. Nah, we wait. We can get a tier 6 if I do it next turn, so we'll just do that. Another level, nice. You have 5 hearts, can you check? You do. Did we definitely go against each other? I haven't really been checking the names when I fight people. We take that. You keep seeing slime summoning zombie crickets. Alright, check this one first, just in case I really want to use chocolate on my tier 6 instead. Up Eagle, Pteranodon. Friend Faints, resummon it behind this is a 1-1, works 1 time per battle. Yeah, I don't know what Silly does on every pet. Like, if this is Silly, could it trigger on opponents' things? Like, I kill something and then I summon a copy of that? I have no idea, but I'm more sold on Happy Eagle if I'm taking either. I think I'm still doing that, though. Hydra. I like Hydra. So, is there a Space Summoner? There's this, yeah. Okay, I'm taking Hydra. Let's get rid of you. I don't know. I ran out of time, so I just bought everything that was there. Could have been worse, I guess. Also, is my Kappa ever doing a good thing? I feel like it's very consistently been giving each of us one thing. I will do this. We're pumping that now. So we can have Owl, Hydra. I probably want Tapir. This is another Space Summoner. Orchid Mantis, maybe? It's the same issue, though. Like, it's a 50-50 of even summoning onto my team. So maybe I get rid of Owl towards the end. Play like a full team of crazy summoners. Darn moles. Oh, wait, I just thought, how does Tardigrade work in this? Like, Feint summon a 3-3 level 1 Tardigrade and make it dazed. If everything gets summoned with Silly, does that go on forever? Test it, I guess. I don't know which team it'd summon onto. Let me buy one of these as well, why not? I see you, Macaque, but let's leave it. Ah, the dazed goes onto random pets. What? Okay. Weird fight, but fine. XP. Alright, I do actually have a lot of high tier things here. No, you're tier 3. And I'd have to sell mouse before I can even buy pretzel. So yeah, that's just never going to happen. Alright, nuke that. Keep making this big. And I think I'm going to level it this turn too. I'm going to crack 20 as well, which is nice. And I enjoy Baycat. Baycat is fun. Because we're going to, like, summon useful starter battle pets from tier 4 and activate their ability. So those are also going to get sillied, and I hope before they trigger. And that could be quite funny. I'm going to wait a turn. I'd say sell you first, maybe. Maybe do just buy it, actually. As I'm looking at it. Do that. Yes, my infinite tardigrade. Okay, so they're definitely not infinite, but you can still get good value out of those, which is very nice to see. And I'm definitely rushing down level 3, why not? Flying Phoenix. I don't really want to get rid of anything yet. I'm still milking this because it's both big and it's a bit of stats and money every turn. Like, there's obviously not really good cycle stuff in the pack, barring maybe Crow and Puppy. So I don't really need to do that, but again, it's big. I don't trust the Orchid Mantis to do a good job, and I already have a target to put down, like, stats and levels onto. So yeah, I think we leave. Peach of Immortality is very tempting to get stats. Yeah, okay, so let's buy that this turn, then next time we level you. And we will absolutely buy every future one that shows up. Orchid Mantis is always a 1-2. Some? Oh, why couldn't you give me some summons? Everything was dazed, actually. Yeah, maybe we get rid of Tardigrade sooner rather than later, because it's... I don't know, it's been funny sometimes, but dazing things is not fun. You know, I want chaos, and not summoning things is not chaos. Alright. So, these two sticking around, I might need another thing to put stats onto soon. I'm not sure what would be best for that, but I kind of want to do another Baycat. I don't really like these. II maybe? It's a bit chaotic. 7 enemy attacks, summon 2 lemurs, and give all friends plus 3/3. Let's try that now. This is sloth. Yeah, I saw someone say... I started at the start of the turn, though, so I didn't have time to look, and then I forgot. Hold. We good? Nice. Alright, I'll try and have a look at the sloth if it's not already dead. Very much hope it isn't. Just keep pumping it, it's fine. Yo, it's getting big. Oh. Dude, can I ever go for multiple of these? I could get rid of II again, and I could start training up a second Hydra. That is suddenly looking extremely good to me. Okay, well, we probably want to swap some stuff around now. Like, Feint summon a 10/10 head for every 10 attack this has. It is now past 40, so we want, like, 4 spaces if we can. Obviously, I'm not guaranteed all of those heads. But it would be nice if I got them. I thought there was time! Oh. Oh. Very good. Okay. Alright. I think we start buffing up some other things. I'm not getting rid of Baycat. I've already got it to level 2, so yeah, we'll do that. I'll level up this. And I am playing a second Hydra. It's just whether I'm able to now get rid of Owl, or if I get rid of II to keep milking this a bit longer, because I haven't done anything with this. You know, like it's raw stats, kind of. Is it not 3.5? How are you bigger? I think I may have bought 1 can, but did I buy 2? I think I did. Yeah, everything's kind of big. I'm just gonna sell I. Let's cycle Puppy. Just a little bit of extra stats. I do see the other one. Let's keep you at the back. Tiny head. They got one of the heads, but that's good. We got the rest. I also got to fly from somewhere. I didn't see what happened for that to happen. Alright. Oh god. I kind of hate it. Like, I am not keeping up with what's happening in the fights. And I'm barely getting my turns done either. Still need to look for the sloth. Nice. And at some point we need to play 2 other things. We don't need to do it for a while if I am sticking with Owl, but at some point, you know? Yo, what is this? Double Owl team? Okay. Either way, it looks like the sloth is dead. Also, I know this was ages ago, but yeah. Loyal Chinchilla, not a summoner. Sloth, where are you? There's like guinea pigs up there as well. I don't know. Sold the sloth to stay alive. That is sad to hear, but understandable. Ooh. I needed those heads. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. Alright, 1 HP. We can get further than this, I believe. It's tier 3. I can't remember how many of these I bought, but I know they're getting pretty decent. I think I kind of have to rely on that for winning. You know, either get very good luck in the battle or, yeah, outscale people. Which I maybe could do, but I don't know. I've been going kind of hard into levels, and that's just very risky for no reason. The eagle gave you a fly, but you then gave them a zombie fly. Rip. Should have been mine. I now have a rooster instead of a hydra, but that's like the same thing, kind of. I'll take it. We take that draw. Scaling. I bought 6 of these. That's amazing. 8. Alright, apple onto here, and then I think future one's gone here, maybe? I also definitely think I'm sticking with Owl until I die, because I'm not going to max these out before that happens. Hey. Yeah, I mean, I want to see the level. It's not going to do anything if it's in the front, you know, I can maybe do that. I also refuse to leave chocolate. I understand that leveling these is not, you know, perfect for me. But I want them. I'm gonna go out, I want as many level 3s as I can have. Dig on my summons. Yes, good. Safe. Oh. Sorry, Kaz. Alright, can I please... Oh, you're already over 40, actually, so that, yeah, that made the breakpoint. Which is nice, I found my level. Huge. Another bear cat. I don't know, like, I'm done on the XP, so, I mean, there's no reason to not freeze things if I do want to play them. I did enjoy Lima, so I can maybe start looking for that again. Yeah, let's maybe do that. So we'll maybe look for Lima and, yeah. then it's just Peach of Immortality, because Owl has done incredible work for me, but I don't really need to keep trying to use it. At least this ability. Just being a 2020 on my team is worth something. Oh, that's a horrible trade. Can I have some summons, please, sir? Yay! Oh. Send it. It's pretty big. Alright. I'll let these guys get the little scrap ones, but yeah, let's make you proper big if we can. This one's Cerberus. I don't know why. Did find an eye. Okay, yeah, I think we play that. Like, I'm on 1 HP, there's probably like 3 more turns left. If I am in that, like, surviving group. So yeah, happy to have you. I know it's forcing everything forward, but it's fine. Again, I'm not guaranteed all the summons anyway. And yeah. Send it. It almost died to Chris, but it didn't. Oh, what is that summon? I got all the heads! Outskilled. Alright, what now? Does leveling you actually help me? I feel like I really just roll and try and find as many Peaches of Immortality as I can get. Which is kind of what I've been doing. Or is both. I mean, I definitely want to try and keep it alive, so yeah, we'll give that to you. And do I buy this and assume that there's going to be another turn? I think I do. Competo Owl. I'm not using it as it currently is, but at least it's not, like, bad for me. I think I'll do that, though. Very nice. Okay, show me another turn, please. They tried to summon the Mantis for me. Oh. Those are my heads, sir. Yep, I'm dead. Okay, well, top 3. Honestly, really cool lobby. It's obviously very luck dependent, but yeah, that was cool. GG's. Good luck to you too. Fun game. Very fun lobby. Yeah, I mean, it's fun if you high roll. I had a lot of fights where I probably shouldn't have won. But, you know, I could say the same about the opponents, because, yeah, I had a lot of very heavy summoners, and I think I was deserved to get them most of the time, so. Yeah. Alright, so I have cats versus dogs. I wanted to do parrot chains today. Those were the main things? It's like middle mantis. I have marine mammals as well. I haven't updated this in a long time, outside of just like correcting a few things. Yeah, it's like whales, dolphins, and then porpoisey type things. I don't know how to describe these. I think porpoise is the word. PoE team was pretty good, using Phoenix to make sure you get Hydra heads. Oh, that does make sense. Alright, fair. Yeah, GG's. Congrats on winning. Parrot Chain. I can't tell if you're saying we should play Parrot Chain next, but yeah, basically you can't have anything until you have a parrot, and then you have to just have a chain of parrots. I don't know. It's basically parrots only, but you're allowed one other thing as long as you have parrots. And yeah, we'd probably do it in here. Yeah, we can do that next. I don't think I want any custom toys on. We definitely can't do yo-yo because we do want to have everything else available. We could maybe use like Mira. You know, start a turn, choose a free pet from your last opponent's remaining pets to stock. Yeah, so he's going to be helpful for, like, anti-snowballing a little bit. I think we can do that. I just want to use more of these. Okay. Can you explain parrot chaining? So this one is, you can't have anything until you have a parrot. Once you have a parrot, you can have as many parrots as you want, as well as one other pet. And yeah, the idea is because parrots are able to copy off each other as long as they have, like, progressively less attack. Yeah, you have, like, say, a crocodile at the front and then a string of progressively smaller parrots behind it, and they will all have the crocodile ability. All just hinging off of one main pet, which you can then sub out if you want to. Is it okay if the chain breaks? Yeah, I mean, you don't even need to chain them if you don't want to. Again, the only real condition is that you can't have anything until you have a parrot, and then you can have parrots and one other thing. Like, those are the two conditions. If you want, you can have, like, dragon at the back with 3 frontline parrots. You know, it doesn't really matter. Sloth round 1 still valid, though? Yes, so Sloth can be played whenever. Don't then also play other things, and, you know, you can have a Sloth, like, with parrots and a main thing later on if you want. What is the toy? It's kind of like the Venus Flytrap ability. I won't be able to show it. But yeah, if you lose against someone, then you get to pick a pet from the, like, remaining team to get for free. Yeah, I think we're probably good to start because everyone should be here anyway. So yep, again, final thing, nothing on your team until you have a parrot. When you have a parrot, you're allowed at most one other thing. Good luck. Someone snuck in last second. All right. All right, everybody, welcome. We're in the Turtle Pack, and we're doing parrot chains only. So in this one, you can't have anything on your team until you have a parrot. Once you have a parrot, you're allowed as many of those as you want, and at most one other thing. But that's really all we're doing. All food is allowed, anything goes to shop phase. The sloth is allowed early. We also have the mirror toy, so start of turn, choose one free pet from your last opponent's remaining pets to stock. So if you lose to someone and there's a parrot on the team, you can then get that for free. I'm gonna copy pigs, I guess. I'm still gonna copy pigs. Wow. Alright, be the gushing sardines. And I think I said as many things as I could remember. On with the game. Okay, so combining these now. Is there any reason to do that? I mean, not really, but there's not really a reason to do much of anything. I just need to make sure I have a combo ready for tier 3. And there's not any particularly good ones. Like, sheep is potentially a little bit better if you get 2 pills frozen and then find 2 sheep. It's like 8 gold for a combination, and then you get like a little extra back. I don't think it's worth the extra effort, though. It's probably better just to hold on to my pigs. I'm just going to do that, not think too much. And yeah, again, if you find a sloth early, that can be played. You can then have, like, your sloth, a string of parrots, and then one other thing. Once you find parrots, just nothing until then, please. Definitely no pigeon. 3 ducks and 2 breadcrumbs. Yeah, I mean, that is something to do. Stock up stuff from you. I don't care as much about duck, because I always miss. But yeah. Breadcrumbs could be cool, I just refuse. End turn, I need to save brain for later. So I can get through the stream. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I could do. It definitely would have been better to do this, because I don't need the food side either. Like, at tier 4, I'd maybe buy a canned food, but at the same time, you're better off, like, rolling until you have as many parrots as you can get. You definitely don't need any of the other early ones, so yeah. Cycling pigeon, probably the play. Can someone cheat so you can stock me one free pig? Yo, that's actually kind of funny. Like, doing that in the first couple of turns so no one loses HP. You actually could give someone a bit of extra money or something. Give someone a breadcrumb, you know? End turn. I don't know if rolling does anything. Maybe a sloth would pop out the side if one shows up. Assume it wouldn't, though. See, it's so much more chill when I don't need to do anything. I just hit end turn the instant my turn starts. It's so peaceful. Alright, please. Also, I'm freezing that sheep. I don't care if I don't have pills frozen. Yeah, rip. Okay. Find second sheep and second pill. Just do it this turn, then I'm ready. No, but I'm still ready to go for it. Like, I'm going for this instead of going for finding pigeons. I don't care about breadcrumbs. We'll find, like, natural parrots. And they'll be normal size, and I'm okay with this. Also, Patat, you're at the bottom again. How do you feel? Got Parrot. You know, I actually wouldn't be that upset going against an early Parrot here, because it would cost me HP, but just having a thing to start would be very appreciated, because I feel like otherwise I'm going to have to roll 10 times, and I'm not even likely to find a Parrot. I think on average you'd see one at this stage, and that doesn't feel good. Like, you probably wouldn't be able to buy it. And it's nothing. Okay. Try it. Okay. We will find a second sheep and pill within 2 rolls. Actually, it can be within 3 rolls. Nope. Okay, we didn't get it. Sloth. Okay. Okay. I'll take a breadcrumb. Give 1 pet, +1 attack. I caved, and I don't feel good about it. It's warm down here, full of McRibs. We're climbing. Wait, I wasn't even looking. Is there any 1 parrot at the moment? That's 3, okay. Please. Show me the parrot team. I want to copy it. I don't want to find my own. They taste better when they're from someone else's team. Parrot, welcome. Okay, so I think I play turtle, because then I can also roll for pills and then just pill that onto it and then, you know, sub in some other thing. But yeah, I have a parrot, so now I can have as many parrots as I want, and another thing. Very good. I would like to buy canned food, probably. Or at least it's worth it when there's still, like, 2 or 3 open slots. I don't know, though, because if I do this, they're going to have the same attack this turn, and that's awkward. We're free. Oh. These are all the things I'm interested in. I think I'm going to do it anyway. Like, just get all these down and have a bunch of 5-2s, even if it doesn't work great just yet. Sure. Did the rules state it has to be start a battle? No, you can have anything, so... Turtle's fine, Dragon's fine, Black Cat's fine, but yeah. I assume snipers would be the best long-term. Or, you know, at the end of the game, maybe. Yeah, I'm doing it. Alright, canned food. Do this. I won't pill Parrot, sorry, Turtle yet, but it is going to happen. Oh my god. What do I do? I'm actually a little bit tempted to take a spider because there's a lot of dolphin teams, or at least there were. And everything on my team is very vulnerable to that. Now there's no dolphins. It's like 2 dolphins. Yeah, I don't know. We're still at 5 HP. I can maybe take a risk. It's definitely worth staggering the attack, though, because as we saw there... Well, we did get 2, actually, but yeah, we might not get all the abilities. Like, if we have this one go first or something, then it's guaranteed neither of these are going to get any abilities. We want to make sure the highest attack ones are at the front. Oh. Hell. Bus. Okay, that can be my other thing. We can run the Parrot chain with a bus with no chili. Go for it, am I right? Yeah, we're taking a rhino. I'm not running this. Okay, so I can either do it this way, and then we're guaranteed for you to get an ability, but then there's like a 50-50 that you get an ability, and, you know, and then there's... If you get it, then you're guaranteed to get it, and there's another 50-50 here. Or I just guarantee that these 2 get it, and that these 2 don't. I kind of hate all of it, if I'm honest, but... Yeah, I'm assuming I don't need multiple things with the Rhino ability. We'll just get the front loads. Front guys to have it. When did they remove the bus always has chili? I mean, I don't know if it was always a thing or not. Like, it gets chili from the deer ability. So if you copy it from some other source, like, you know, anglerfish and whatever. Yeah, it does not have chili. Oh. I'm doing this. And then I'm assuming I'm stacking in a parrot and cycling cow. Seems fine. Just gonna give one to each of these. We need to make sure they're staggered. Crocodile. Rhino did great just then, but... I don't know. Yeah, like, if we go against the sniper team, then Rhino's not very good. Monkey team there. Against the deers, yeah, Rhino's great, but... I assume most of the other teams, Crocodile would be better. There are just so many deer teams, though. Yeah, then there's, like, scaling people. Dragon Monkey. I'm gonna take it. I think Crocodile is better most of the time. Could have taken deer as well, but... This is a higher tier. That means it has to be better. Right? There we go. Okay. That justified my decision. Oh, baby. Alright. We're still on 4 HP. Show me a dragon. Oh my god. So we're definitely playing a dragon. I don't know whether I can afford to sell Crocodile this turn, because I'll definitely lose. Like, if I could get it down completely, then great. It's just whether I'm gonna lose anyway. I assume I wouldn't. But I would hate to go against a bus team and then get sweeped a bunch, because we have very, you know, awkward breakpoints for stuff that does 5 damage over and over again. I think we can throw it. Alright, let's just get started. Should we roll for tier 1s first? It's gonna be the more important thing. Dwarves on this side. You know what? Yeah, freeze that one. Okay, so we're gonna try and find melons as well. But next turn, we buy dragon, and then we start cycling tier 1s. I cannot end on one, but we can use them for now. Oh, free parrot, nice. Okay. Can end on that one then. Cycle these. Tier 1 friend bot, give 3 friends plus 2/2. Whoops, 5 times. We're never going to hit that. Oh, never mind. If we find more pigs, we might. Staking dragon could be fine, because that's not going to be scaling. It might die to... I think leopard's the most likely. If we're scaling really high, then maybe crocodile won't reach my front line. Ideally. So yeah, I think I can buy that and feel fine. I'm not going to bother chocolating my parrots, because it's not going to matter until we're done with scaling. I'm still chaining them, even though I don't have to. You don't deserve the 5 HP you have. Wait, what's your team like? It's kind of big. But I am surprised. I don't know. I lost my first HP. When did I lose my first HP? I feel like I was on 4 HP for forever. And I hate boar. That almost looked beatable, and then they started scaling. Alright. I didn't have to do that. I could have saved it for later, but I am going to roll and find more tier 1s, so it's probably for the best. Ideally, find more tier 1s. Melon is also very good, okay. Keep it going. Okay, so as always, I need to try and work out how high I should scale these, because if I actually got them all to like 50-50, that's bad, because, you know, if I subbed in a leopard or something, then the chain might break. But equally, they're not all maxed level yet, and giving them extra XP does make them bigger. So I'd probably need to stop scaling them, like, you know, 3-3 before 50-50. Progressively, so maybe you 3-3 before 50-50, you 4-4 before 5-5. Forgot how Parrot chains work and yours broke. It's okay. I can't even talk, so... It makes sense. It's difficult to think about. Finally, we were big enough to just win with stats. That is an excellent sign. I could save Mammoth for a pill, but I won't. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, we haven't really been finding that many tier 1s. This is a lot nicer. Let's see. There are 3 other dragon teams. A lot more than 3. But yeah, lots of crocodiles, lots of leopards. There's a black cat team as well. Few boars, rhinos. Definitely more blowfish than I expected. I feel like blowfish can be kind of awkward. It's like great immediately, or at least decent. And then it probably falls off a bit, and then it might pick up again later once the teams are a lot larger. But I'm not sure. I assume I want to end on leopard or rooster at the end of this if I don't die before I, you know, properly get to swap outs. Alright, finally a turn we get to do like 4 of these. That is a lot of stats. No more tier 1s, okay. Yeah, I need to remember to actually save something. We're not that close to hitting the stat cap yet, but, you know, if I do find another leopard or a rooster, by the time we're like 40-40 maybe, Should probably just hold on to it, even if it limits the amount of other tier 1s I can find. Maybe having pivot just earlier. Everyone's on 2 HP. I might suddenly die if I don't pivot a little bit sooner. Nice. Keep ignoring chocolate. We are going to want chocolate later. I'm still looking for another melon at the moment. But yeah, chocolate right now does literally nothing. I kind of hate these tier 1s, but yeah, okay. So, is this... We might want one more than this. Please, chocolate. It's like, where do we need you to be like 47, 47. A little bit high is fine, but I need to make sure the other things are at least 1-1 smaller. Well, 1-1 here, you need to be like 5-5 smaller than the other one. I don't know, it's not very good, but we can at least do these 3 and then worry about everything else afterwards. Let's see, so if I give you 5-5 worth of levels, you're gonna be like 38, but then you also have to be 2 smaller than my biggest ones. Yeah, you need to be like 43 at max at your current level. Yeah, dude, I'm not built for this stuff. Instant leopard, alright. Okay. I mean, maybe we just call it. I think it's safe enough too. If I do another one, then you a little bit better, but we're at 2 HP and it's not like it's gonna change too much. I think I swap it and we try and get some early kills if we can. So yeah, go. My deadly leopard. Steak could be fine. We really want melon on you, and we are gonna try and like find... I'm not gonna risk pizza. It's pretty unlikely to mess anything up, but yeah. Try and find levels. Front one is not going to make a difference at all, because you're not going to get big. We're literally just using this to chain the ability to the other ones. So you're doing 223 damage snipes, 221s, and a 19. I'm ready. Oh yeah. Okay, we just need to cobble together as much other stuff as I can. Maybe find another parrot as well, because cow's the only thing I'd be interested in cycling, probably. I could melon you. I don't trust that it's going to survive, so it's either a melon or a summoning equipment thing. I assume melon's probably better. Like, if I get a tiny backline parrot, sure, maybe honey. I think this is good at the moment, though. So let's see. This one's very similar to where I was at. This one's, like, hitting the cap already. Yes, there's 2 other teams that scaled about as big as me. There's some other people that have already pivoted after scaling, like this team, the Tat. I do kind of love this snake chain. It's interesting. You're terrified against going against Keenoe? Why? See? Kaz liked it. Look how fun that was. Hooray! I'm playing this. We're playing more things. And yeah, I assume it's staying there. We'd actually get more by stacking it in and, you know, getting an extra higher damage snipe. But by having a 5th thing on board, it might take away someone else's high damage snipe. So, I don't know. I'm not really bothered. I do kind of want to level this, though. Even if it's not very high damage, just having more snipes at the end might be funny. Yeah. I'm stacking it. Yay, alright. Go for it. That's fine. Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't see. How much HP did you have? Yeah, you're still in. Okay. Gorilla. Yo. Hold. Okay, well, I can definitely go against a gorilla, and that's not too bad. I also have Mammoth Pill here, which is kind of interesting. That would be fine, right? Like, it would mean you'd potentially go over, like, you know, 1-1 wasted at the very cap of everything. But you'd still be at, like, 48 or something, and you're still 2 behind, so we could do that. There's so many things. I don't know. I'm doing it. Nice. All looking fine. Sends. If you level Leopard, it might break Melon, so you can deal more damage. I kind of doubt it would. Like, it'd be really nice if Leopard went before the other guys, because, you know, lower damage snipes, breaks Melon. More efficient than hitting it with 25 and that only doing 5 after that. But yeah, it snipes after, and ideally we're going to have an insane amount of snipes coming out of the Parrots. So I assume the Melons would be broken before it comes in. Vast majority of the time, but who knows? If I level you, it's kind of bad, because you'd hit 48. If I level you, then we start losing stats. If I level you, there'd be a moment where it's the same attack as this, but then it maybe overtake, but then we're also a little bit awkward because I have to do the same thing the other way. So yeah, let's just start with you. Maybe find honey. I said I would, but I don't really care. Maybe I might pair for you. It's still like, well, you know, if you're doing 2 snipes, it's still 2 extra damage every time. It's a little bit bigger, but I think we can ignore that. I will freeze cow, but I won't stack it this turn. Oh yeah. That's a level 3. Level 3 cow, and we get to play another Parrots. Is the mirror only when you lose? It is, yeah. Start of turn, choose a free pet from your last opponent's remaining pets to stock. It's just the... whatever it's called. Venus Flytrap ability. Oh! I've been slain? I got a free chick? Pog? Alright. Well, I can hold on to that for a minute. I'm liking these cats. Well, one of them anyway. So I assume I'm just doing this. Like, I could put it here. I think it might mess me up, though. So I don't want to do that. Huzzah. Thanks for the money. So yeah, Melon, if we get this thing, if we actually keep it and we don't cycle again, or, you know, use it to get extra XP somewhere else. If I get it over 5 HP, then it can at least tank a full Leopard snipe if that ever happens. You know, like from this, if they had a Leopard. This one then. So Melon might be fine for it. I'm gonna freeze it because I'm a little bit scared. Like, anything's better than nothing. Yeah, so I think I'm the best Leopard team right now. It's just the Rooster team that is like a little bit more concerning. I'm buying this, I don't care. XP is XP. You don't take random stats because it might screw something up. Yeah, I really just want to find more XP. I think at best we're getting the Leopard or another Parrot leveled up. I don't think I'm going to be able to do both, but if we make it to the very end of the game, maybe. think it also just depends on what happens. Like, if the say Chili does get a lot of levels on the Roosters, if they stick with it anyway, if I kill a back one, it forces everything forward. We might be able to waste a lot of the summons. Oh, it's the Rooster team again. Oh, Melon! Huge. Chocolate, please. I'm not pilling a mammoth. XP anywhere. I like my melon. I'm keeping melon. Alright. What a turn. Can we do sloth only? No. I'm good. It's patats. I'm sorry, patat. Congrats on top 3 or 4 though. I'll try and win it for the leopard teams. Nah, I'm afraid. that is looking kind of spooky. I do feel like I'm one extra decent snipe away from this making a difference. Oh. Like, the last 3 turns or so, I just haven't gotten any stronger, and that feels really bad. Something would be like one person gets the sloth and wins 50 turns later. I think it would be more like you wait an hour for one person. It might even be longer than that, but yeah, you wait a very long time for someone to get a sloth. And then it's just going to be a whole lot of, like, whoever fights them next has a billion things stocked up. I killed Mr. Chili, hold on. I'm not good at talking, but yeah, they're probably going to have like 5 anglerfish ready by the time, and then, you know, the person that found the sloth probably isn't even in the best position, because they're going to have like the fewest sloths by the end. This one feels the most important. They have 2 HP. I'm not buying that. We can find a leopard level. Go for it. We found a parrot. Okay. Well. Still not really getting stronger, but kind of. Even their back one's level 2. Wow. Okay, please. It looks like I might be fine, but can I find a level? Thank you. I still really want to do this one. I'm not stacking my back one in because it does tank a hit, but... yeah, either go for the guaranteed, or, you know, if I get really lucky, I can somehow level you and then buy this one. Not really possible, alright? We'll level you and then give that a pair. I think that's good enough, I guess. Yeah, okay, so this is a pretty nice ending team. Like, what do we have? 3 12 damage snipes, 325, 223, 221, and a 2. I'm not sure how useful the 2 is going to be, but just having him there for moral support is very cool. Sloth only with mirror would be cool. It would definitely help, yeah. Hey, I did it. Okay, well that was a pretty textbook Parrots only in the turtle pack. But yeah, cool. GG's everybody. Good game, good game. If you just kick the other player, you auto win. I haven't done it yet, but I've thought about it. Gotta pad my stats somehow. Oh, you got an achievement for the leopard this game. Nice. Kick me, I dare you. No. No, I'm too... hold on. This is what we're gonna do, cats and dogs. Yeah, I'm too shy to kick people. I don't want to. Well, now, I was thinking cats versus dogs. I don't know if we're going to do another one after that, but if it goes short, we can maybe do middle mantis or marine mammals. That's all I have picked out. Can we use the toys to help people get sloth trophies? I mean, I'm not doing a sloth sticker farming lobby. Like, you could do it. I'm not doing that. Kick speedrun, no. Alright. Okay, we're doing cats versus dogs, which means everything on your team has to either be a cat, like, related thing, or dogs. You cannot have a mix of both, so you do have to choose. I think the things you're allowed to use are pretty self-explanatory. Like, just, you know, or intuitive, whatever it'd be. I don't know if we need a toy enabled for this. I'm assuming we don't really want that. Some are fine, like, tiny house can be fun. But yeah, we'll just take it off, I think. Go cats. Have custom rules on, but no custom rules, let's do that. I'm too shy to kick people. Yep. No, I just don't like doing it, really. If someone's cheating like 5 turns in a row, then yeah, it's a very easy case. But most of the cheating we get doesn't seem to be intentional. So yeah, I don't love doing it. And I don't think you're at the bottom per tap. Every time I get down there, I get yeeted to the top again. Okay. Cats versus dogs. And a hydrate. I'm sorry, you have been scammed. I am out of water. So I actually can't hydrate today. Well, now. I can't sit up, though. Go get water. It'd have to be from the bathroom tap. I don't want to. I'm good. I'll just scam Mr. Chili, it's fine. If last water is gone, I'm playing this while waiting for a blummer. A blummer? Bathroom tap water is disgusting. I actually think there's stuff in our house, like, I think it's probably all the same water. I know it's not the case anywhere, though, and I know I got ill as a kid by drinking someone's tap water. So, you know, beyond the normal, like, unsanitary kind of reasons, it's just kind of, eh. I'm good. Kitchen or nothing, thank you. And yeah, I haven't decided if I'm doing another one after this. I'm kind of tired, and I feel like we've had a decent run of lobbies today. So if this one goes on fairly long, then yeah, it's probably it. If I die turn 8, then yeah, we can do a little speedy thing after. Anyway, I think we're good to start then. Not really a good reason to wait much longer than this, so yeah. Everything on your team has to either be a cat or a dog, not a mix of both. Just pick a side, everything has to be that. Good luck, let's go. Okay, everybody, welcome. In this one, we're doing cats versus dogs, or like felines versus canines. So on your team, you can only have either cat-type things or dog-type things. For cats, that's like Iramote Cat, Tabby Cat, Ghost Kitten, etc. Lots of stuff at tier 6, even some other ones possible with Red Panda. And yeah, then it's like dogs and wolves. You cannot have a mix of both, it is either or type thing. All food is allowed though, sloth is allowed on either team, etc. And I do have one guy here, so let's go. Another one. I'll take that. Alright, so wolf and dog. They don't work the best together, because your jump attack the second thing for 3 damage. And the other one, yeah, debuff something after it dies, but that's fine. And do you only attack for 3 damage regardless? So I could give it more HP, but the attack doesn't really help. So I'm going to keep doing that. That's amazing. And send again, I assume. What do I want these attacking? I'm assuming I'm going to run into other people's African wild dogs, or at least this kind of lightly. Ferret is nothing, by the way. Doesn't exist. I'm still not going to think about it. Actually, I will. I'll have you there, and then it can die in one hit to an African wild dog. And maybe, like, a reduction in HP will make a difference somehow. Or attack, sorry. Suck it. Was that you, Kaz? Did you do this? My beautiful max HP. Even if I get my HP back, at the end of the game, I'm going to have a little, like, patched over hearts if I win. And it won't be a true flawless victory. Alright, Taki. This is a horse thing. But I could pill it to get a third one of these. Which is kind of tempting, because there are a lot of dogs there. Might freeze it, yeah. Alright. I don't think I'm going to stack it this turn. Maybe I should. If I get a skeleton dog, the earlier the better. Yeah. Dog and pug. So I don't have summons. I don't know if I can really get summons very easily. There's wolf later. That's very later. Assume pug might be kind of nice, especially if I like stack those later. Yeah, let's do something like that. Go for it. Like, game is basically scalers versus snipers. Not necessarily. Like, I think the dog build is more around, like... I mean, it depends. You could just have, like, loads of huskies and scale that way, but... Yeah, German Shepherd Wolf can be crazy good. You don't need to start too big for that to be solid. Just need, like, the big German Shepherd. I'm not pilling another one of those. We need to find the Ice Wolf. Frost Wolf, maybe cycle a Lemur. I'd even pill a Flamingo at this point. Like, we need more things down. I will take cherries, but we really need to play something else that isn't Bulldog, because I hate him. No. Well. I can't even buy this turn. Just keep rolling. Wowee, good stuff. Alright. I mean, I don't feel that weak. I would hate to run into an Axando Hound. Also, if it's not already very obvious, dogs are stronger in the early game. I think. There's at least a lot more of them. But yeah, I'm assuming by like tier 4, you can maybe start making more survivable cat teams. Hey. Skeleton dog, scaling. Yes. I was also thinking about buying the salad bowls, but I really don't want it to hit this or African wild dog, and that's kind of too many potential misses. So yeah, we're just gonna roll. If we can find another skeleton dog, then that's enough for a level 2 in the fight at least. Garlic for my front line? Maybe. It would suck to run into a 6-6, or anything bigger than a 6-6. Most things aren't that big, so it'd help a little bit, but there's also a lot of Frost Wolves, and those are always going to be in the front position, so at best you get like 2 uses. Which is probably as much as you'd expect, but I'm going to roll anyway. And we did find some kind of cool things. See, like stack in by Frost Wolf. I even sell this next turn. Oh, I'm gonna freeze the other one. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna do something like this. Let's have Skeleton Dog die first, so Faint, give a random friend, permanent +1/+1. I'm assuming you're gonna die before that, but that's always fine. And yeah, we use Pug to level up the one guy that can. I'm getting rid of you. I don't want this. Second Skeleton Dog. Right. Let's play both. I still think I'm pairing these. I'm not sure where I'm going to be leaving everything, though. I assume this is fine. Alright, Faint, make the first enemy cold. Take 5 extra damage once. Faint, remove 1 attack from the first enemy. Level 2 is first 2 enemies. Yeah, start battle, give the nearest friend a head plus 1 XP. Yes, Tacky is not allowed. I didn't see if someone was running that or not. It's just a horse that is in here because you can pill it to get a dog. You're right, they're in here. No tackies. Good stuff. Big pair. The sad thing is I feel like this is the best target for it. I don't know, it's eaten so many stats already. I just don't want to put stats on that. I want to level it, find a higher tier thing, and then just rip it out to the team and start over with something new. Dude, I almost have to do this. If we go for Huskies, I'd rather have like skeleton dogs and Huskies and just get rid of things that already have equipment. I'm gonna start putting some down on you. Another puppy. I mean, I could. Like, we could still have Pug and Skeleton Dog work together. Just no reason this turn. I don't really want to freeze it. Vanilla Bean. That's a level. Hold on. Alright, so there are decent things next turn, but for the most part, I only really care about Husky. I'm not going to wait, though. I do not care about Maltese. Yeah, we'll leave that one behind. That's fine. Wow, 2-for-1 trades. And I didn't even get my garlic. Patat, leave me alone. Or, you know, give me one of those wolves. That would also be okay. Hold. Okay, Poodle. So, end turn, give a +1/+1 to one friend of each tier. I could potentially run this, a German Shepherd, a wolf. And what? I'd have to pick between these, but I could still have Frostwolf, maybe. It's like, waiting doesn't sound like the worst thing in the world. I'm more tempted to freeze with Vanilla Bean. Just have loads of food ready. Let's see. I think I'm okay with empty front space. Don't want to risk it, like... Actually, I'd never get buffed by one of those, but that's fine. Alright, we do that. I think I just buy pair and I'd save all this, because I'd rather put it on a tier 6 if we can. So yeah, we'll do that. They're still running tackies. I'll look in a minute. But yeah, if they've actually been doing that all the game and they've been getting called out on it, then I might kick them for it. Oh, they're dead. Okay, well, solved itself, I guess. Okay, so we level you for real. We did find a poodle, so yeah, I think that is going to be my scaling then. So I'm assuming this is also going to be my scaling, because I don't want to have to rely on Pug long term. And I don't really like it as a level up thing. I give the nearest thing head plus 1, 2, 3 XP. Like, that doesn't scale. I'm going to stack this still, because I don't want another tier 6, ideally German Shepherds, hint hint. I don't actually know if I care about Vanilla Bean, though. I'd rather just buy the chocolate on the same turn. So yeah, let's do that. I am still putting this here, because I don't want to waste chocolate on that. But, you know. Alright. Wow, okay. I do not know how to position my team. It's on the edge of becoming something great, but I don't really know what to do with it yet. So can I didn't die. I was gonna say, can I stop dying to wolves? There's been a lot of scary wolf teams around. Okay, level this. Farmer Dog and Big Cat. Yeah, well, I have a very good dog start, so I'm not pivoting, I think. Farmer Dog is not good, though. It's like a little bit of scaling, and I could if I really wanted, but I think we just level you for now, and then, again, pray that it's going to turn into something I can use. Like, we're keeping it for the poodle. More poodle. Sell you to get it this turn. I'll try and get it up a 3. I'd play it separately for a little while, maybe, but yeah. I'm going to leave the other skeleton dog, though. I still think level 2 is as good as I'm going to get. Or as good as I care about, at least. I could do this, because then the skeleton dog's going on things that I know I care about, because both of these are going to get sold. We need a tier 5 and a tier 6, which has to be German Shepherd and Wolf. Yo, cool nerd. Thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate you. Yes. Alright, got you back. Let's say goodbye to the pug. I need to make sure my stuff's actually going where I need it. Okay, so flashlight, cycle these. And you're not going anywhere, so I might as well. Like, I could get rid of it at the end of the game, maybe, but I'd like it to be kind of tanky for now. Put the other 2 down. Ooh, right, so I can scale with this as well. It seems like a bad idea to buy it until I have more things down, because I really need to make use of Poodle. So yeah, let's maybe not do that yet. I'm going to keep it this way as well, at least for this turn. Is 4 Huskies worth it? If you have the HP, then you can get a lot of scaling out of that, so... I'd say yeah. You'd probably hit the stat cap a lot sooner than other people, but you won't have good abilities if it's actually just 4 Huskies. Okay, that was actually really close. Oh. Can I just throw this away? I don't want... I'd rather just run double Poodle than, you know, instantly stack in. But I don't want Poodles long term, at least multiple. Like, we really need to find this guy. I feel like it's the only way a dog team can win against an optimal cat team, if there are people that have got that going. Yeah, like, Queen has got something decent going at the moment. Just need to find, like, a black cat or something, get scaling. The snipers are always going to be really tough, though. Alright. We definitely play it separately. Like, we do this. Maybe this onto there? I don't know. Yeah, we do that, and next time we stack in. Cycle that. Bro. I'll take it in case I don't find anything else. Thanks for blessing me with stream alert. Guess what I just got? Did you actually find a slot? Oh wait, this is your team. I didn't... I wasn't looking at it. Sorry, did you have it then? Or is it in your shop at the moment? I don't see it. Wait, you're not dead, right? Please tell me you're not dead. I didn't mean to kill anyone. I can't even find a wolf. Okra is pretty nice. Happy to put that down on you. Do I even do this? Like, I have so much XP and nowhere to put it. Like, I've had this Poodle for so long, and I'm scaling 2 things that I don't even care about. Like, I needed German Shepherd. Wolf I can maybe slot in later, but I needed German Shepherd. And oh, it's my team. Hello, team. Welcome. Okay. Complain and it shall be fixed. See you later, rookie. Hope you enjoyed the games. Just had to complain harder. Yeah, you're right. Wasn't complaining enough. It's my mistake. No. Sell. Jesus, I have to sell it. Am I just gonna die? This doesn't feel good. Alright. Well, at the very least, play you first for the extra 2 attack for 1 turn. Tee-hee. Definitely going to want to try and get that leveled up. I'm probably dead if I go for your level. Like, we can really try and get these two, but Skeleton Dog is not going to be the thing to make the difference here. Alright, so are there any targeted snipes? There might be tomatoes. Not like yet, but it could happen. So, I mean, I might as well swap them around. Not that it really does anything yet, but sure. Actually, maybe it's just better to do this. Like, 2 attack on the pigs, that's barely anything. It's probably better just to really try and jumpstart it before I'm actually reliant on it. But yeah, we now have like 1 of every tier, butts tier 1 and 4 or something. I think. Yes, okay. Anything that isn't a loss I'm into. Alright, so we level you. You're now giving 10 attack. We only have 3 summons here in the trumpet thing, but that's pretty great. Like, massive improvement. And we could potentially buy Peaches of Immortality now as well, but stats are the one thing that are going to be going up pretty fast by themselves. Like, I think it's a lot more important to get equipment and, you know, rush your level if we can. Definitely not, like, taking anything out anymore. Oh, the black cat thing, right. Yes, that is fair. I see it. Good job. Ooh, this is a big team. There's some big piggies, though. Yeah, okay, we need to find Yggdrasil, I think. I'm assuming that's one of the better things. I'm thinking Melon on you might be fine. At some point, I may want to get rid of Poodle for a second wolf in here. But yeah, just like Melon this, try and keep it alive from a sniper team, but there aren't many of those. I think regardless, it's Melon. It's just whether I, like, replace one of my summons for it or try and protect you. But I assume protection is worth a lot more here. I will still look for better, so go for it. I mean, anything's better than nothing. And I don't know. Not this turn. I might start buying those, but... yeah. Yeah, I have no idea. I just can't tell how safe I am. I don't feel very safe. But if I am, then maybe I can just, like, pump this with a little bit more stats and then go for levels. Let's try it. Here we go. Or XP. XP is what I want, I mean. Get enough peaches and you can cat pivot. You're not wrong. Just like buy 10 of them, buy a couple of cats, and then a couple more peaches. Instant like 30-30s. Maybe, kinda. Forgot Husky was no food on pets, you're an idiot. Look, it's hard to remember. If nothing else, I always screw up a team before. Like, I'll be thinking, oh, I can't wait to find a Husky. And I'll have equipment on all my pets. And then I can't actually pivot it in. Like, that happens all the time. It's kind of a shame I can't use a Cerberus either. At least if I want to keep scaling well. I'm sorry, Tyler. I didn't mean to get anyone. I want XP. Repair. Wolf. I think we go for Wolf. Oh. But now I don't care as much. I was thinking if we get the wolf level, it might show me this level. This is the really important one. You will summon slightly, like, healthier ones. I don't think it's going to matter, but if somehow, like, someone's German Shepherd gets screwed up and it doesn't buff the pig summons, then, you know, a level 2 wolf pig does trade well into the other ones. There's not much else to do. Yeah, so that's probably the dream end of my build. Just swap in a second wolf. Get the extra summons that way. Definitely do this. I'm going to keep looking for Yggdrasil, because I really do want that. Oh, mushroom, no. So I put that, you know, one slot back, get a mushroom. It's not crazy, because I assume the pigs get summoned behind it, and I'd end up with a frontline mushroom wolf, or regular wolf. But that's still pretty good for a summoning equipment. So yeah, I'm putting that on you. I know we could get more scaling with you or something, but... yeah, we do that. I'm gonna roll once first. Fine. Send again. And I'm thinking the next wolf I find, we maybe just hold on to it and, yeah, prep for a poodle swap. Because that last fight was pretty close, and if I keep facing teams with multiple wolves, I might not be able to win without more summons myself. Even if I did just, like, have a massive like, power jump there. Like, plus 32 to any summons. Yeah, like, that's quite a lot. Your Doberman's doing really well for you? Oh yeah, there are a load of Dobermans, actually. I always forget how good the ability is. Like, giving you plus 8, 16, 24 attack, wherever it is. Yeah, like, that's really strong. Especially getting it early. I will do this. I'm gonna leave Cornucopia. I do still want Yggdrasil, but it doesn't matter as much now. Because we really do just want a regular wolf here. If I even want to change, maybe I do just stick with this until the end. It's not that much time. I'd be losing lots of space. We've bought 1 Peach of Immortality. No. I'm just gonna have that frozen there for a minute, because I'm actually not sure if I want to use it. Because Cherries is still a summon. So I mean, I don't really want to get rid of that either. Play Cerberus. It's just bad summons, and it's like get it at very high level very quickly. Yeah, I don't think I want this. Maybe put it on there and then sell that when we do get the other guy. So we're just rolling for another wolf now. I think. Freeze, but don't buy starfruits. Perfect. Okay, I think we use you for 1 more turn, and then we almost hit the cap. You know, like, these ones are all going to be very big. And then we starfruits. Nice. Starfruit, Cycle Crow. Probably finish there. Assume that's good. Yes. Wait, hold. Still a draw, right? It's not enough! I needed more attack. I couldn't really fit more attack, but that's fine. This is why we have the other wolf. Alright. We'll check this as well. Assume melon's what we want here. This is probably where I want to have cherries, actually. You know, like I can cherries you, because we can't get more summons out of that any other way. And then I can instead have actual summon equipment on here. Like, that'd be a good Yggdrasil target, maybe. I'm still doing it this way for this turn, and I'm going to try and level it up, because I'm a weirdo. But, yeah, it's probably the right move to make. I really don't need the stats. Like, this is going to be really tiny. after German Shepherd stats disappear, but yeah, I'm not refreshing that, and I don't want to just give it regular stuff. Just go. I do have one more summon at least. Oh, it's super fine. First time here, and I was the player with the huge dog team. Good game. GG's. I don't know which huge dog team you were talking about, because there have been a lot of these. But yeah, it's a solid comp. I really don't have to get it from Cornucopia. I will level you. How about Mana Potion? Having that later in the game might be pretty good. I don't know how to calculate it, because things are all dying in weird orders, but having a 6-mana Snipe potentially kill a pig or any other tiny summon could definitely make a difference. I'm gonna put it on you. Start collecting them. I don't need to do anything here. Yeah, we'll just freeze it. Oh, my pickies. Yeah, that Mana Snipe didn't do a whole lot. Now I think I'm dead. I am, no. Okay. Well, still, I got my builds. Like, we needed better equipment. If I had a couple of Yggdrasils or something else, you know, like cherry, Yggdrasil, and then maybe a mushroom. Probably like popcorn or something. Would have been the best, but yeah. Overall, very good team. Good luck to you two, and yeah. Good game, everybody. Speedy tier 1's only turtle pack. We can maybe do like a proper Blitz round. You know, like the 2 HP type thing. I'm definitely not doing another full game, but yeah, we can maybe do something tiny if we want to squeeze another one on right at the end. Maybe this though. Let's do it with the weekly. We didn't do anything with that this week. Alright, so we're doing tier 1 only. Looks like lost, no. 2 lives, so it's a Blitz thing, and I'm gonna turn down the turn time a little bit. We'll have that like 60. Bro. Tier 1, fine. Okay. That is it. Actual final game. Speedy tier 1 Blitz. So yeah, the only important thing is that it is tier 1s only. And Poet, welcome. You kind of got here right to the end of the stream, but we are doing one more before I go. I'm probably gonna die turn 2. Just for anyone that isn't aware, if you start with 2 HP, if you lose the first 2 fights, then you do just die. Like, you don't even get to turn 3 to get your HP back. You're just out. You love how it's possible to die in the first 2 turns? It's brutal. It feels so unfair, because you don't even have a lot of control in the first 2 turns. Like, you could just get kind of unlucky and then you're out. Slightly better late than never. Yeah, exactly. Just positive thinking. Oh, yo, Parrot, congrats on winning the Cats vs. Dogs lobby. GG's, GG's. Way too much emphasis on love. My apologies. Haven't played Saps with Donkeys though. Well, there have been a lot of changes. I'm not going to have a good opportunity to explain any of them in this one. Also, Tyler, I don't have water. I can't hydrate. I'm just pruning up. I'm sorry. Okay, well, I'm hitting the button, so yeah, just tier 1s only. Good luck with the timer and 2 HP. Let's do it. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're in the weekly pack. It's about to finish, but yeah, we're doing a Speedy tier 1 Blitz, so you can only use tier 1s in this. We have a 60-second turn timer, I can't remember, and only 2 HP. So that is all good luck. I'm gonna be a bit risky and take these. Nice. Okay, so hopefully this saves me. Snail does have Tapir synergy, but let's go harder on the trumpets if we can. So faint, gain a trumpet, spend a trumpet to deal 3 damage to a random enemy, and adjacent friend attack to gain a +1 HP, works 3 times per turn. Might get screwed up, because I think African wild dogs are in here. Yep. Hey, didn't lose though, nice. So yeah, that kind of made it fine. Yo. Do I want the cockroach? I could just roll and try and find like more tamarins maybe. It doesn't really matter what I have this turn. I'm gonna roll it. Another tamarin, cool. Okay. So yeah, how weird do I want to be? There's no way all of these are going to die. They'd have to have 3 African wild dogs. Maybe I do this and just assume they have 1. I'm happy enough with that. Yes, it is tier 1 pets only. When we get to the next tier, or, you know, even now, I do not want to see any tier 2s anywhere. A draw, okay. Draw bears, very good. Love that. Dimetrodon could also be... Oh, I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying it's tier 1s, right? Dude, I'm already forgetting. Okay. So wait, do I just need to find more of these then? Bro, I was thinking about pivoting, but yeah, it's maybe it is a cockroach then, unless I can just go really hard on as many tamaras as I can find. I'll take another tapir. Absolutely buying this. That down on you. Cycling a mouse would be kind of cool. I don't know. I don't know if I need groundhog or not. I'd kind of like to just use trumpets, like cherries if we can. So many deaths. Yeah, I didn't check. Although I guess anyone that dies or loses this turn can't die because they'd be on like 1, right? So yeah, how many people died turn 2? That's so sad. So yeah, all these people died the first 2 rounds before they get the HP back. So there's like nothing they could do. That's very unfortunate. I feel like the best team is just as many pied tamarins as I can find. I just don't think I'd find enough to justify getting rid of groundhog, so... You know, maybe I do put that there. Eh. Alright. We'll do that. I don't even know what I'm saving this for. Like, there aren't really cycle things. I could wait until anglefish. That's maybe not bad. Or clownfish? I don't know. Yeah, I heard you talk about drop bear and I was like, Keenoe, no. I genuinely instantly forgot. I was fine the first 2 turns, and then the second tier 2 came, I was like, oh, cool things! Pineapple is also a very cool thing. I'm gonna put that on here. It's not actually that good, but if we can find a level for it, then it'll be pretty okay again. I'm pretty tempted to cycle some of this stuff. Like, African penguin's good stats as well. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. Just end on mouse, I guess. No reason to sell it this turn. For the tamarin, there are more cherries or stats. Less leave that one. I don't know. I have plenty of things. Like, these things aren't going to die early, right? I have more than enough trumpets. Good. I actually quite like having the tapper. It's very tanky. I'm not going to rely on it, because I do think I would pivot to more Tamarins if we can, but... yeah, it's cool. Again, level ups. So finding Clownfish, we do have enough for 2 levels, so I could actually get some value out of that. I don't know if I'd be able to this turn. And I don't actually like the tier 5s, because there's this, but it's also kind of awkward. So I think getting levels now is fine. Let's do that. Yeah, don't really care. Okay. Do it this way. I want the trumpet dog getting summoned in front of this. That should be okay. After the lobby is dead. You're right. I need to remember that I'm always like a bad fight away from being mostly dead. I'm still on 2 HP, so it hasn't really hit me yet. Oh, I can't really use Clownfish. I'd have to like sell tap here or something. You know, I'd sell it again afterwards, but you know, it's cheap stats. I think it stays. Like, I'm gonna have to have a non-trumpet thing as my backline anyway. So yeah, maybe I do start pumping some other stuff into it, try and keep it more alive. How's this? Okay, I don't need to cycle space, really. I don't really want this, though. I'm just gonna banana you, and then I guess I'll stack it. I don't know, freeze it, I guess. I don't think I'm gonna use this. At best, I use it for 1 XP for these, but it's very expensive XP. More tap it. No. I don't want more tap it. I know I should really be putting stuff in, like, you know, big stats and summons in front of the tapper instead of on the tapper itself. But I want to find one more Tamarin. That's how I want to end this, and then I'll start putting stuff on that instead. Getting you to level 3 is okay, maybe. What are people's front lines like? Not very big. There's one. I'm gonna give it to you, actually. If we can get you high enough so that you won't die to a level 2 African Wild Dog, or just 2 African Wild Dogs in the first place, that might be good. It's like 1 extra stat now. This is going to be over so quickly. So I have another level. I can't really buy it this turn because I want the other Tamarin, but... no, I can! I have so much money! Right. I love not being able to think. Okay, well, this is the team. We now want a better summon in front of this. So, you know, Yggdrasil, ideal, but yeah. A banana would be pretty great to try and not lose HP for any individual turns. That's cool too. I think buying stats is worth quite a lot, so I might freeze this as well. I'm putting that there. I don't want these guys to hit by an African Wild Dog yet. Yeah. It's good. Okay, nice. Top 4. More tap in, no. We will do this, and then you can go back in second position. I still do not care for more of that. Make something more tanky. I don't know. Probably. Bro, I want some of this stuff. I also don't know whether to buy Stew. It's fine. I'd buy it this turn, but... yeah, I do think I really need to find Yggdrasil. Because it's a lot better than the stuff I'm currently running. So we're probably leaving that one. I could find even other stuff with that cornucopia. I think Yggdrasil is still probably the best thing while we're still so small though. Hop on. Another random tier 1. Not very interested. See, a Durian might not be that bad. Oh god, there's 2 of us. Start a battle, jump attack the second enemy for 6 damage. So if I Durian this and play it in the second position, then it will reduce something by a 3rd HP. Which isn't insignificant, but it's still really small. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I'm finding better this turn. Alright. Am I actually collecting these? I'm still keeping that there. They have a Tamarin. I just don't know whether it's actually worth like stacking that in. Now that I have equipment, it's definitely not. Ooh. Could ruin the tap it. I doubt that it would though. We freeze this. Cornucopia might give me something good. The stats aren't enough to make a difference. Like I need good either protective or summoning equipment like these two. Popcorn's not it. We did find Yggdrasil, that's something. Okay, so we get 3 trumpets out of you, and we only need 3 trumpets for this. Like, having a bigger trumpet dog is a little bit nice for you. But I think I'm most tempted to sell or change your thing. Here's you, that's only like 4 extra damage. It's not anything crazy either. Let's do something like that. Oh, he lived. I should have known, because it always attacks with the same amounts. It's looking good. We can beat this. I'm gonna hold this there, but there's like no shot that I actually buy it. Okay, I either need to, like a good stat food, this thing, or another Yggdrasil. You know, just change your equipment on my very back line. Choose any food perk from the current tier stock of 1 gold. So I'd get to pick 1 tier 6 food out of 2. I don't think I'm going to find better. Ooh. I mean, it's this, right? I'm just overwriting you. I'd still have a bit more cherries than I need. But I mean, it's nice. Yes. We did it. Okay. Tier 1 Blitz victory. Almost cheated turn 3. Thanks for ensuring that I didn't. Alright, well, GG's. Good game, everybody. Nice one to end it with, I guess. But yeah. Thanks for coming, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the games. Have a good walk. I haven't actually been going for walks after the streams for a while. Maybe I should, though. Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for coming, everybody. I will be back same time next week, or for the, you know, early slot on Wednesday. That's all I can think of, so... yeah. Yo, Shadow Hearts. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. It's really kind of you. Yeah. Have a good walk was a command, not a suggestion. I see. Well, I might. I do need to start going for more walks. Or just any walks. See you guys.